Hey, it's me, Nalthazar, and welcome to my first showcase of Theros Beyond Death cards. So, in this video, I decided to try and make a green devotion deck. So, I really like using mono planeswalkers, and I got Nyx Bloom Ancient, which you may have seen in my Calyx review. And Nyx Bloom Ancient is going to convert X gems to green, where or white, or really any other color for that matter, where X is your highest devotion cost, and so, or number, right? And so all of this deck is green, and it's going to make it so that Nyx Bloom Ancient is going to convert all of the gems to green. We've also got Hydra's Growth, which is going to make the Nyx Bloom Ancient get +7/+7 every turn, and of course we have to throw Gaea's Revenge in here, right? Because Gaea's is going to be getting +16/+16 every turn to the Hydra's Growth. And then we need a whole bunch of green gem conversion, because why not? So we have Omen of the Hunt, we have Animist's Awakening, and we have Nissa's Pilgrimage, which is conveniently green itself. So it will count toward devotion, and it will convert gems to green. We have Klothys's Design, which is going to make our creatures even bigger and better. And then we have the Great Henge, and we have Nissa's Revelation to draw cards. The Finale of Devastation is just here to get the Nyx Bloom Ancient, give it haste, and make it even bigger and badder than it already is. So let's go ahead, show Samut a good time. Ideally, we have some fun stuff to get this rolling, and yeah, you guys can see just how powerful a deck like this is. Now, this is clearly a casual deck, so I don't have heavy removal in this deck. I would not use this deck in an event where I really wanted to go perfect. I would just use this for fun. So this is a 100% fun deck. Just throwing that out there. I would make a better version of this deck, and when I say a better version, I mean one that is going to be definitely more consistent, and I don't have to worry so much about things like, well, Razzia, right? Razzia is entirely terrifying. So not having to worry about Razzia is awesome. Let's see, how many green gems do we have if we pop those? We've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is not enough. Not enough SBN gems. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do not that. That was not it. That was not the answer. But that's okay. Gaea's Revenge. Gaea will die to... Oh yeah, the answer is here, guys. It's called Gaea's Revenge into, yep, you guessed it, Hydra's Growth. Now, I know that it'll take a little bit, but we're going to try and make it happen, captains. Are we going to not get any gem conversion? The game's like, nah. I feel like you don't need it. And I feel like my opponent does not need Borborygmos. Please and thank you. That was not nice, game, but that's okay. We're going to kill Razzia here, because Razzia does not need to be down on the battlefield. No and thank you. But actually, can we make those little buggers survive? I doubt it. I really doubt it. But we're going to try to anyways. The little buggers being my forest tokens. So, how do you deal with Razzia when you have no removal in your deck? The answer is clear, my friends. It is through making creatures so strong that Razzia cannot protect herself from them at all. She's just like, oh no! Because, yeah, that Gaea is not going to be getting all that much weaker. It's going to lose, what, just a little bit of power, but it's going to be getting +16/+16 every turn. So, yeah, that's entirely terrifying. And, of course, I tapped the wrong part of the screen. We have 7 devotion, so when we cast the Nyx Bloom Ancient, our devotion will be maxed out for the purpose of that card, meaning that we will be converting right, 8? Yeah, we'll be converting an additional 8 gems to green when it attacks. Well, I guess it is going to beat its head against Borborygmos' 8 bulk, but that's okay. We can deal with Borborygmos' girth here with a bunch more forest tokens and ideally a finale of green badness. Yes, okay, Nyx Bloom Ancient. I choose you. You're not even going to be able to attack. These creatures are just too big. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Well, Samut, it was nice playing you, but you just got wrecked. I'm almost sorry. I really am. It's just almost though, you know? I did take a lot of damage. This is what I get for not having heavy removal. But like I said, that's fine. Razia, no problem. Just make creatures even bigger than she can handle, and you're gravy. So, you know what? That match was too fast. Let's see if we can get Gaea or someone like just even bigger. Because Gaea was in the 70s, which is pretty solid. You got to see really the general core of the deck there, though. I want to point that out. So you see that it's really fast, and not only is it really fast, but you're going to be converting an awful lot of gems to green, like an awful lot of gems to green. So with all that gem conversion, you're gonna, oh boy, I mean, oh boy, yes please. So with all this gem conversion, you're going to be getting some really, really nasty things happening to your opponent. So let's see, we're at 11. Oh, it's tempting, but we're going to save that. We're going to save that first ability. All right. We're going to save it to see if we draw anything else. And we're going to take away her white match. So let's see. What are we going to draw here? The Great Henge. I do like that, and I do want to play the Great Henge, but let's use World Wake. Let's see what else we can get. Of course, the game is like, you know what you want? You want more Nyx Bloom Ancients. And that is very true. I really do. I want all the Nyx Bloom Ancients, please. I wonder if Elspeth is even going to be able to do anything, like, within reason, right? Is Elspeth just going to get entirely destroyed by the power of the Nyx Bloom Ancient? Or will Elspeth actually have a chance to do something else? So we're getting more Devotion to Green here. So we're going to get 3 more Devotion to Green between the Henge, the Finale, and the Animist's Awakening, which means that all of these things are going to get even nastier. I genuinely appreciate Elspeth doing that for me, because that means that I can now make my creatures even bigger. So thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we do want Klothys's design, but I mean, it's not all that necessary, right? Nissa's Pilgrimage is running low, but that's okay. We can deal with Nissa's Pilgrimage running low. Let's make a Landfall of Green here. And then, oh boy, even more Landfall Greens. Cool. I will take all the Landfall Greens that the game wants to give me. And I will take all the Nyx Bloom Ancients that the game wants to give me too. So thank you very much. That's going to draw me cards to the Henge. If you're wondering, why did you draw 2 cards? The Great Henge is why we drew 2 cards there. And then, oh, why not? Let's take away the white match from Elspeth. And then that should not convert us our gems, because it didn't do damage to Elspeth because of that meanie pants angel that's going to die this turn. So, all right, let's just make this dude big. Make him big. Big, big, big. What's our Devotion to Green? All right, we're going to find out. From 53 to 63, just 10. Oh well. And the Elemental alone takes out Elspeth. Well, I'm sorry, Elspeth. That was unfortunate that you had to meet elemental badness. I bet no one ever thought that Nissa Worldwaker would be using elementals. Ever. Now, there's another fun version of this deck if you can make it. So another version that I really like is if you actually pull out Klothys's design. This is the version that I run just for myself for giggles, and I threw in Shadow Spear. So when you give those elementals lifelink, really bad things happen for your opponent. So when you get a Gaia's that's boosting by 16 every turn and has Shadow Spear on it, that's it. That's the end. And then if Razia comes out, I mean, what? It doesn't have prevent damage. So super, super powerful. That being said, let's leave deck editing. This is the deck. If you want to give it a shot, if you have the cards for it, it's a heck of a lot of fun. I'll see you in the next one.